Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Take a Balance Break. My name is Lisa, and I'll be leading you through your practice today. Go ahead and get yourself comfortable. Any position will do. See what's available to you right now. Seated, lying down. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath. And exhale with a bit of a sigh. That's a little bit of a Haaa breath. Do another one of those and listen for the clarity of the air coming through. With your next one of those, actually make a little more sound, almost like a ah. And I'll have you do 2 more of those. So you're listening kind of for a louder, an audible ah. And then finish with your lips closed. We'll be using that practice, that sound a little later. 1 more of those. And as you're ready, pick up that tool of the imaginary straw. Breathe in through your nose and out through an imaginary straw. Continue with the practice of in through your nose, out through an imaginary straw. And as you start, you may find yourself saying, breathe in and out through that imaginary straw. But as you watch, as you carry on, see if you can simply notice when your body breathes in and label that as in. And as your body breathes out through that imaginary straw, hear the word out. Go from asking and inviting to simply watching the process and labeling the parts. We're looking for that place that quite naturally occurs when the exhales are at least twice as long as the inhales. The time out is twice as long as the time in. Don't force that. Simply watch and see when that occurs. And as you fall off that pattern, watch again, and it will occur again. We help the process of watching the breath, accessing a neurological pathway, one that reports to the brain that the body is relaxed. We help that along with our 3 other check-in points. They are check-in eyes, steady gaze, even if you're looking at the backs of your eyelids. Check-in face, relaxed. Forehead, brow, eyes, cheeks, and mouth. Check in within your mouth. Find a place of ease for your tongue, your jaw, and your throat. Swallowing will come easily. find yourself breathing all through your nose. And if you have not done that yet, the invitation stands in and out through your nose. The invitation also stands to add the hum on the exhale. So when you're humming, you're still breathing all through your nose. There's a sound and a vibration associated with that hum, so you may not actually need to hear the word out because it'll be marked with that sound, that vibration, that sensation. Any note will do. All humming is correct. And if you have not yet begun to hum, the invitation is to try. Focus on that exhale. Perhaps still twice as long as the inhale. Perhaps a gentle sound. Play around with a note. As the music fades and we go into another sound, you may find that note switching a little bit. Take this moment to hear. Continue with the hum as I remind you of our check-ins: eyes, face, even your mouth. Within your mouth, relax your tongue. Find a place of ease for your jaw. Unsqueeze the throat. Focusing on the exhale and the sound of that hum. Noticing it in its totality. You may find at the end of the hum, the sound ceases, but air is still coming out your nose. Qualities of your own humming. None are wrong, none are right. And if you are working on finding the note, the sound that puts you at ease, that is easy for you, continue with this. you so desire, is to change it into an ah that turns into a hum, like that sigh at the beginning. Into the nose. You'll find you are able to make that ah sound. Though your mouth is open, your jaw can stay relaxed, your tongue can be in a place of ease. And you cannot force that ah and still have a relaxed throat. Finding a note that works for you, finding a volume that works for you. And then as the ah turns into a hum, you switch from exhaling through the mouth to exhaling through the nose. Vocal toning. What sound is right for you today? What note will you rest upon and abide with? As you gently ah with a relaxed jaw, allow your mouth to close and find yourself in that resonating hum. As the exhale comes back to that place of ease, of being at least twice as long as the inhale. That place comes with ease and stays with such ease that you can simply become the observer of the process. Today, right now, which process brings you and keeps you in calm? Exhaling through the straw, little sigh. Being in that state of inviting your body, being in the state of watching the body do what it's hardwired to do. more breaths for our time together. As your lips are closed in the exhale, see if you can find a hint, a glimmer of smile, of peace, of gratitude. If you are able to stay in calm, stay at peace, stay at rest and at ease, continue to do so. Amp up as you need to, only as much as required to get the next task done. And remember, you're only a few breaths away from coming here anytime you want. Thanks for joining me today. If you are live, it is Friday. I will be back on Monday. Hopefully you'll find a recording over the weekend. Have a great weekend.